Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Bluetti AC50S Portable Power Station. This thing is absolutely huge, it has a ton of power to it, so let's get to the unboxing and see what we're going to find inside, and then try and see exactly how many things we can plug into this thing. So just while I'm going over the unboxing, a bit about the specifications. You're going to be looking at 500 watt hours, 1000+ cycle of the battery itself. It's going to be of course a lithium battery. You're going to be able to get it in both blue, orange and also a greyish kind of black colour, and it's going to weigh a massive 2.6 kilograms or 13.6 pounds. With regards to price, it's a little bit eye-watering, going to be around £499 here in the UK. Of course, it will be linked in that description down below. So that's everything out of the box. We've got the power bank itself, and then of course we've got a little bit in terms of some accessories and some paperwork as well. So this thing, as I mentioned, is pretty heavy. Just going to put it over to the side now, and inside the actual box itself, along with the power bank, you are going to get a ton of accessories that you can use and that may actually come in quite handy. Of course, we're going to get some safety information, warranty information, and also a user manual, along with a certificate of authenticity as well. So again, pretty nice to see that you've got all of this here. Again, you may not need to look at the actual instructions all that much, but it's good to know exactly what you're going to be using it for and exactly the ports and what they do. Now, with regards to the cables that you're going to be getting, you are of course going to get a USB-C to USB Type A cable, so again, pretty much good for charging most devices out there, apart from maybe the iPhone for example. You're also then going to get a cigarette lighter cable, so again, this is going to allow you to charge the power bank while in the car for example, so again, very handy if you are out and about and need some extra juice. You're also then going to be getting an MC4 cable, and this is actually used to connect the power bank up to some solar panels, so again, if you do take it camping and you don't have a power outlet to charge it, you can just use the sun. So again, that's very handy. You're also then going to get a standard UK AC adapter, as you can see here, and then you are also then going to get the actual power brick itself in regards to charging the actual power bank. Now this thing is pretty heavy and it is okay, yes it's necessary, but if you can charge it an alternative way, like I mentioned, in the car or even using those solar panels, that's probably the best way to do it if you are going to be out and about. However, if you want to charge it before a long trip, this comes in super handy. And then we get on to the actual unit itself. So as you can see here, we've got a power on and then also DC on and AC output as well. And once you turn it on, you've got a really nice LED display which basically has all the information on there with battery life, input and also the output side of things as well. With regards to the ports that we're going to be getting as well, this thing is jam-packed full of ports, and as you can see, we've got 4 full-size USB Type A and a USB Type C. I would have maybe liked to see a couple more USB-C, but again, the USB-A works perfectly fine for the DC out. We're then also going to have 2 AC outlets, as you can see here. So again, this is going to allow you to charge basically anything here in the UK that uses a standard 3-pin plug. We've then got the cigarette lighter at the top here. So again, if you do want to charge it in the car, for example, you've then got the option to do so, which is really nice to see. And then we've also got some more DC outputs here as well in regards to 12 volt for the output port as well. So again, you've got a ton of ports, as I mentioned. That little LED display actually comes in quite handy. Once you start plugging some stuff in, you can see exactly what it's going to be using. Around back, if I do lift this up using the handle, which is again very handy, you've then got a light around back here, which is actually extremely bright. I've got 2 lights set up here at the moment. You've got a slightly dimmer version, and then you also do have an SOS just in case as well. And again, then you do have the input around back for actually charging the power bank itself. And then we have one last surprise at the top, and if you have anything that uses wireless Qi charging like my Pixel 5 for example, or some wireless earbuds, you can just pop them down on the very top here within this little square area, and it's going to wirelessly charge, so again, very handy to have there as well. If you just want to plonk your device down while using it, that's a really handy place to have it. And then you do also have the carrying handle as well, which is super robust. Around bottom you do have some rubber feet, and this thing is heavy already, however the rubber feet do a really good job of actually keeping it still. If I try and move it around, it moves more of the table than the actual power bank itself. But now what I'm going to do is have a little bit of fun and see exactly how many things I can plug into this thing at once and get them all charging all at the same time. So let's have a bit of fun. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on the power station, I'm going to turn on the DC and also the AC output as well, and then let's just start plugging stuff in. So first off then, I do have my MacBook Pro 13-inch M1. This also uses the Apple AC adapter and a USB-C cable, so that is now plugged in, charging all fine, and as you can see the display is showing the output as well. Next up then, I'm also then going to use a USB Type-C to Type-A cable to plug in my iPad Pro, so again, some more Apple devices, some more juice. Now for this one, I do want a slightly smaller power bank as well, so I'm just going to charge in a portable battery pack and use the power bank to charge the smaller battery pack over time. Now as I can't use the wireless charging on top, I'm just going to plug in a wireless charger. So again, I've got a Qi wireless charger just here, I've got my Pixel 5, put that down and that's going to be charging as well. And what does everybody need when they're out and about or even in the home? Well, they need themselves a Hoover. So I've got here a Dyson cordless vacuum, so again, plug this in, this is going to start charging as well. Now yes, while it may be a little bit overkill to see all of these things charging all at exactly the same time, basically not plugged into the wall anywhere, this is actually kind of cool to see. Now not also using every single port as well, we do still have the cigarette port as well for input as well, and also some DC outputs here as well that we're also not using, so this isn't even the full capacity, you've got these ones just here as well. So again, if you want to plug in even more stuff, we've got the USB-C that is still free and also the other USB-A, you've got the option. If you want to add more USB-C, you can get yourself a charger like this, plug it into the AC output, and you've got some additional chargers there as well. And that's not where this ends. Now yes, you can use some other adapters, some other cables, maybe some USB-C to USB Type-A or lightning cables to charge some other smaller devices, but you can also use it to basically charge stuff around your home. If for example you have a power cut but you still maybe want to watch some TV, then just go ahead, use the AC adapter and plug in the TV. If you need to use your washing machine or a microwave or anything when you're out and about, or you want to go camping and you want to attach a stove, then again you've got the option to do so. The options are kind of endless with what you can actually plug into this thing. And that's going to do it guys for this video. Now would I recommend the AC50S to everybody? Well, not necessarily. It's just over £400 here in the UK, but while it is good, I would really only recommend it to those people who may be in an area that does get multiple power cuts frequently, or someone that goes camping, or just someone that wants a little bit of extra juice without having to be tethered to a wall. If you want to take your desk setup out and about with you, then you've got the option to do so. Which actually gives me a little bit of an idea, but we'll save that for another time. For the meantime, everything will be linked in the description below. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below so I know that you guys like this sort of content. And if you want to see some more crazy videos like this moving forward, then hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on notifications so that you guys are notified anytime that I post a new video here on the channel. I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass. I'm going to go and power up some more of my devices, and of course I will catch you guys in the very next video.